Okay, so here we are, Western Port. It's the duck! It's the duck! Things are going to get a little crazy today out on Western Port for our first trip of the season, snapper season. People have been catching them. We're at the top end. We're just going to have a bit of a fish for some whiting to start with. Then we're going to scoot across the top, over that way to the top end. Have a look at Borch's channel, Liar's channel, see if we can find one of these snapper or a gummy shark. Then we might cruise on down to Quail Bank, have a look for a squiddy, and then have another crack at a whiting before we go in by about 3 o'clock. So let's get some baits in the water and see how we go. On a big one, a really big one, Riley. Not a big one, but it's fighting like a whiting. That's the first whiting of the trip. Yeah, baby. Only a small one, but it's a start. It's the first one for the season. Let's measure him up. Should be too small. $25. And go back. Straight down. So they're here. We just need some bigger varieties. So we've got the Fish Candy pippies on board today. Went and saw Paul yesterday and stocked up for the season. Always the best bait for whiting. That was out a bit deeper, that, just to get away from those toadies. Like a better whiting, mate. Looks like a good one, if it is one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. That's more like it, yeah.
The whiting ring?
No, that's on the other one, the long shanked hook. That's a nice whiting. That's dinner. That's more what we want. Put a new hook on that. That's a beauty. Let's measure him up. 35 centimetres of ting. Got something on this too. Nothing much, whatever it is. Little ting. A little one. That's on your rig, buddy. You should have kept it. Have you? A circle hook, caught himself. That was on just a squid strip by itself, that one. I think he's going to be too small, but yeah, it's 25, 26, but he can go back. 3-0, mate. 3-0. I haven't got my son to stir up, so I've got to stir you. Nick, come and grab one, mate. Grab that one. Double hook up. This feels like a better whiting. They both feel like better whitings. Oh, I'm tangled up. I've got to get that one in, mate. That's a big one.
The one on this one?
Yeah, it's on. Oh, they're both on. That's a good one. This one's on as well.
On the arm.
Yeah, another good one. Look at that. Get off me. Look at those. Look at those two beauties, mate.
Get into that one.
Hey, that's more like it. Get them back in, mate. Get them back in.
What?
Get in. Get in.
Deal with that.
Yeah, I'll deal with that. Measure them up. 35, another 35. And this one. That was straight on a squid strip, that one, Nick. Another one at 35, or 36, that one. Got 3 in the bucket now. We've got to hit it hard while they're here. I've been told not to stuff around. Definitely a whiting. I wonder if I've cracked the 40 with this one, mate. Oh, he's coming right down. He's a big one. He's a big boy. What a cracker. Look at that one.
Slap you on the arm.
And the pip, good fat fish. Let's measure him up.
You another whiting rod or what? I'm over the other side.
36. He's on the board.
With a baby.
He's on the board. At least you're not going home with donuts. Well, that's about 7 now. A couple of small ones and 4 in the bin. Going back, he's off. A good fish. Not quite as big as the last one, but probably size. Oh, maybe not. He's small, but he fought hard. Measure him up. He's size, but I'm going to let him go. He's just size, just size. It's the little one. And the squid strip. Go back. Well, that's about 8 we've caught so far. Maybe 9? 9. Alright, so we've been on the water probably about an hour now, and got about 9 whiting. We've kept about 4 or 5, which is around about that 35-36 centimetre size, which is good eating. And just lost a decent one, probably a bit bigger, but that's life. We're going to hang out here for another hour. Wind's picking up a bit. Twisting us around, changing directions. I'll get ahead here another hour, then we'll shoot across to Borchers or Lyle's Channel and have a look over there so we can fish the last hour of the run-in tide, slack water, and then the start of the run-out tide. So we can get one of those early season snapper or a gummy. Fish. Coming your way, mate. It's done a runner. What is it? Something different. Tangled, I know that.
Valley.
Trevally? I love Trevally. No, what the hell's that? Salmon. Good gummy bait, mate. Hey, get that in. That's a ripper gummy chunk bait. Get a few of them if they're around. That was as soon as it went down, bang.
Yeah, chicks when they get like this, mate. Is your thing on? Or is it on?
Yeah, it is.
Is that right?
Nice one. Well oversized, 30 odd centimetres. Good chunk bait for a gummy. Okay, so we've moved out of Tooradin Channel over to Borchers now. It's about an hour or so, hour and a half before slack tide. So we're going to get in position and burley up, get some rods in, fish through that slack tide till it starts running out, so we can find a snapper. There's a few arches on the sounder. I'm just using a double snell. 2 hooks there. And I might put a squid ring on. Have a look. Alright, so about 6 metres of water. I'm just going to go with a California squid. Got the double snell there, one pinned at the top and one out the side. Just until the other bait defrosts, and I'll then put a big squid ring on, I think. So, never know. Get it in and see what happens, eh? Beautiful day, absolute cracker. Not a cloud in the sky. The wind was supposed to be around about 10-12 knots, but that's dropped right off to 3 or 4 at the moment. Might pick up again a bit later, so let's get these rods in and see if we can catch something. Alright, so just putting on a salmon chunk bait from that one I just caught before. Nice good sized chunk there, hoping for a gummy or a snapper. Snell hooks. Beautiful day. On, might be a little flathead or something, I reckon. It's on the pippy on the whiting rod. Oh no, it looks like a little pinky maybe. What is it? No, it's a little sambo, a little salmon or Tommy Rough even. It's a bit hard to tell the difference when they're small. It's a little salmon, he can go back. Not big enough for a bait. We're about half an hour away from high tide, so not expecting much at the moment, but we're in position. We've got all the rods in, ready for that change of tide, so we might be lucky and pull something up on slack tide, which we have done before here. This might be another little salmon, I think. Hoping for a whiting, but no. Oh, this little other little salmon.
Tiny.
Tiny.
On the whiting rig.
On the whiting rig, yeah. Put him back. Okay, so it's almost slack tide now. We're at the top of Borchers Channel. Absolutely beautiful day. We've got the duck over there. Caught a couple of small salmon on the whiting rod here. So I've got a salmon chunk on one rod. I've got a big squid ring on the other. And just the little flatty tail. So yeah, we're just now we'll just sort of sit and wait for slack tide, see if anything comes along then, and then when that run out tide comes, we're in the right spot and see how we go. That looks all right. Ooh!
Come on,
What's it feel like? Do you need the net?
Nah, it's just, I don't know. It's probably a ray.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I don't reckon that's a ray.
Might be a snapper, mate. What did you have on that? That's a small bait, isn't it?
Yeah,
that was the
small
whiting one. Might be a big one. What is it?
Oi,
Oh, Trevella. That's a ripper too. Get him in, mate. Get him in.
Yeah. Oh, knock him out on the way through.
They're good eating fish for, what's it called? For sashimi. That's a beauty too.
Beauty, mate.
He's grunting away there, and he's 38 centimetres.
Beauty.
Hey, you hold your fish or what?
Yeah, I'll put it back in.
I'm going to keep that for sashimi,
Yeah.
mate. What is it? It's a pinky. Salmon. Oh, trevally. Another trevally. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Get that big boy in, mate.
What's all happening on the side, mate? Put him down. Whee, get into that.
That's a nice one. Grunter.
He's not grunting, this one. So that's just on a bit of squid.
Yeah, a bit of squid.
Oh, there he goes.
He's grunting now.
Oh, you fucker.
Ripper. How many's that? Another trevally.
Do you want to keep that one, or you?
Yeah.
Blap, blap, blap.
You just keep catching trevally, mate. I'll catch a gummy and snapper when they come on. Alright?
I do you a trade. Use a bait for the third time.
Flying. Fly. Alright, so we did no good over there in Borchers. Stayed there for a few hours. Got a few trevally and salmon and things like that, but no snapper or gummy sharks, unfortunately. So we're back over in Tooradin Channel. The weather's turned a bit nastier. It's picked up. A lot windier now, choppy. And we've got wind against tide at the moment, so it's not very comfortable, but we'll have a quick fish for about half an hour or so and see if we can find anything, and then we'll head in. Alright, well that's our day done. We've had a nice little 3 or 4 hours on the water, and got some nice trevally, 4 nice whiting, a flatty, and a decent salmon as well. So we've got a bit of a feed for the two of us. How'd you go, Nick? Any good, mate?
Good, mate.
Good stuff. Cracking day.
Yep.
Weather's, you know, got a little choppier now, but it's sort of settling a little bit. So we're going to head in. It's about 3 o'clock. Get home and clean the boat and fill the fish and have a feed tonight. So anyway, we've had a good time. No snapper or no gummies, but anyway, it's only the start of the season. We've got plenty of time for that. And if it's going to be weather like this, it's going to be out a lot more. So anyway, till next time, stay safe on the water. Was that you? Look at this muppet. Within 50 metres, I'm going to do 5 knots.